A while back, I started this little series of training amiibos to fight in Smash Ultimate, and every single one of them has been extremely successful except for that one. And that one. And now that we've gotten 31 episodes and 32 amiibo in, I think it's time for a little tournament. Alright everybody, welcome to the Untitled Amiibo Training Series finale. I am joined, just like I was in the previous tournaments we did, by...
Dover of your NewDoverPort Trade Commission. The electricity is palpable. I am excited and ready to go. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm excited to finally get this going, and we definitely did not mess up and forget to record the last time.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's not what?
It didn't happen. No one can prove that it didn't happen. Or no one can prove that it did happen.
No one can prove anything.
You have no evidence. Let's go.
So this is a fine assortment of people.
It's been a long journey training up 32 more guys, and we got to watch them go along the way with all the different episodes.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, I have some biases here, but we'll see how this tournament goes.
Oh, believe me, I have some biases too, as well as just a few that I think we should be on the lookout for. I'm looking at you, Robbie, who I still consider to be my greatest achievement. Also, we should be on the lookout for a certain someone who shoots rockets.
My god, do you remember that tournament way back in the day when we had Banjo and he was just throwing explosives and that was his whole gimmick and he almost ran away with
He almost ran away with round 2, yeah.
Yeah, I was not really a fan of that.
And Snake, he's the spiritual successor of Gaha the Banjo amiibo.
Not a fan, but you know what? We're gonna see how this goes.
So let's go ahead and get this show on the road.
Round 1!
Okay, this first matchup that we have here is Bruh, the Shulk amiibo, who was the very first episode in this series, versus Jester, who was the final episode in the series.
3, 2, 1, go!
There it goes. Come on, Persona Man, make me proud.
Jester did get the first hit. Ooh.
There you go.
I will say, Shulk's favorite attack is the one where he does a double blast, which was that last attack he did there. It always seems like they can block the first one and never the second blast.
Is there any precedent for the name Shulk? Like, is there a nationality behind that, or is that just like somebody slipping on the keyboard?
I honestly do not know. I have never played the game that he's from. I believe it's Xenoblade 1. The only thing I will say is that he has a comedically British accent.
Whoa!
Ooh! Jester not fooling around.
That looked painful.
Oh, although he landed directly into that.
Yeah, this will look painful as well.
Shulk has summoned the boys. Oh, but now Joker has his final. Direct headshot. And Joker also brought his own boys.
Okay, please stop doing the thing that you're doing.
Oh no!
Dang it! Come on, man!
Shulk! Joker had such a great start, too. Yeah, you certainly do, don't you, Surfer Boy?
Bruh.
He has the ugliest face in this game.
He looks very doofy, doesn't he?
Well, Shulk has taken an early lead, but let's see how these two experimental amiibos go. We have Lasagna, who was trained specifically by sending him out online and having him battle other people's amiibo, and Subject Zero, who was trained exclusively by another amiibo that I had trained. Now, Daisy is a bit of a mascot to this channel, so I definitely do have a favorite here. She's missing a lot of her shots, but Mario is the one who's jumping around avoiding.
I mean, theoretically, Daisy is doing the right thing. Most of her offense involves hitting upward, and Mario spends, as I understand it, a good deal of his time up in the air.
Yeah. So she has the initiative, and her heart's in the right spot. It's just that her hits aren't always in the right spot because of Mario. Like, look how many times those would have normally hit.
Oh!
She decides that's enough.
I do not think Mario has landed all that many shots.
But then again, Subject Zero was trained by the best, and by the best I mean Queen Daisy, who is my first and possibly one of my strongest amiibos. She didn't win any of the old tournaments, but she definitely made a name for herself. I don't think we've forgotten that fight against Ike, where she just completely destroyed him in like less than a minute.
Oh! That is a heartbreaker for Mario. Oh wait, no, never mind.
It's still a heartbreaker for Mario, though.
Well, it is, but
I thought she was gonna stun him and he would just fall to his death, but the game threw him back up onto the platform.
Exactly what I thought was gonna happen, but you know what? That's less of a cheap win, I suppose.
Yeah. Still pretty stylish, nonetheless. Oh, jeez. That's a bit of a difference, huh?
That tells the tale, doesn't it?
Subject Zero has proven the superior method of training amiibos if you're not going to train an amiibo yourself. But now we come to the round where we have the two Corys duking it out together. And I will say, there is a clear favorite between female Corrin and male Corrin. I ran a poll, and literally no one voted for male Corrin.
I wonder if he's going to be sore about that.
Will he be sore about that, or will he be sore because Cory with an E beat his ass? The two Corys were trained together in the same training sessions, so this is actually the first time, not counting the failed attempt earlier, that definitely didn't happen, but this is the first time they will have fought each other, and they do seem to be a little hesitant to engage.
Somebody's got to fight somebody.
Looks like Cory with an E is taking the initiative.
I always wonder if these amiibos, or these characters, rather, get any weird, existential dread or confusion from ending up in these worlds.
You never know. If anybody was going to have it, it would probably be Mr. Game & Watch.
Yeah, well, definitely.
If not Mr. Game & Watch, then they would get it because of Mr. Game & Watch.
Yeah.
Let's see, it might come down to who gets Final Smash first, because both of these guys have the potential to get Final Smash twice in a row.
Yeah.
And she now has hers. Oh, missed. Did not get double.
That's not good. You're making me look bad, and that's not good. Oh.
Although she does take first stock, which again, through look at them teabagging each other.
He lost his opportunity to use that Final Smash.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention he had Final Smash.
I'm a little bit, maybe overly sensitive, that kind of thing, because that's one of the biggest irritations I have in these tournaments. It's like, you have it! Use it! But then they waste their time and they lose it.
Again, good dodge. Stop it with the crouching.
I sometimes lose track of who's who.
Yeah, I mean, they are the same character.
I mean, we just like one of them more than the other.
Your fate is clear.
Now's not the time for taunting.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
What?
Okay, maybe it was time for taunting.
Well!
Corrin wins!
For once in your life, Corrin, you've progressed to the next round. So now we have Janet, the little Pichu who could, versus Savvy, named after our good friend Pirate Savvy.
Ah, I remember her for the family that she's in.
Yes, she's from a good family.
Alright, let's see what we got.
I do have to remind of the gimmicks between these two, where Pichu does damage to itself, which is why I have given her the auto heal thing. It does not heal very much, but it just prevents Pichu from killing herself over and over. And then Savvy... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Continue.
And Savvy's gimmick is that she jumps really high and she floats when she jumps because, you know, space things and whatnot.
I argue that there is a certain flaw, or rather, a certain advantage in the way this match is constructed. Because if one of them is constantly healing, and the other one is spending a lot of time gliding around through the air, it gives Pichu the ability to heal whatever small amounts of damage.
You know, that is actually a fair point. Although there's Savvy out one.
Yeah, and I don't see Savvy inflicting any damage at all.
Which is kind of surprising because when we did the 8 matchup videos, Savvy won the second and actually did really well in the fourth. So I don't know what her game is right now, where it is.
And I suppose
there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
That nearly got Pichu.
I was going to say,
and here comes the final. She has to put herself in a good position because her final happens directly above her. But the problem is, she's almost always above Pichu. Well, never mind. Alright. We have a big green mother from outer space and a character who potentially is a mother of another character on this tournament. I mentioned how Robbie is one of the strongest ones here. She doesn't do it every time, but there have been at least 2 matches I recall where Robin has dealt over 1,000% damage in 5 minutes.
As one would say, not a small number.
However, like I said before, her last 2 appearances in this series were some of her weakest yet, so we'll have to see if she can really bring it or not. I also have to say, when Robin gets Final Smash, which will be here momentarily, she is really good at comp. Well, never mind, we didn't have to wait and see what I was literally about to say.
Well,
Robin wins.
I've got your back.
I always get a little bit of a laugh out of the fact that sometimes Crom will show up in Robin's victory screen and be like, I helped too!
like, no, you did. Whatever.
You literally didn't. She's like, but I was here the whole time.
The real Crom was the friends we made along the way.
Alright, well now we have the 2 disappointment characters here between Puff Daddy the Jigglypuff, who I just feel like is a disappointing character all around, and Disappoint the Captain Falcon amiibo, who earned his name because he did not take the lesson I tried to teach him to heart. For no particular reason am I slightly nervous how this will go. Like, I don't really want to root for either of these 2, but
They've driven us to this, Sam.
Okay, he finally did hit Jigglypuff there, but I was loving how many times he, like, did like a flying dive at Jigglypuff and missed every time.
Okay, so Jigglypuff, are you actually going to attack him?
Yeah, we need a lot more offense from you here, Puff Daddy.
Or any. He remembers this is a fighting tournament, yeah?
But I guess also to be fair, how many people take Jigglypuff to fight the Elite Four?
You know, you're not wrong.
He's doing lots of Falcon kicks, which is almost the move I tried to teach him. Come on, we want the funny move. We want you to show me your move.
Okay, well, there's one move he could show you right now, but unfortunately, it's a Final Smash, so he's not going to use it. Now! Use it now! Or not, I guess. I don't know.
It wouldn't... Jigglypuff has the worst Final Smash anyway, so
you know
it really wouldn't have helped him.
I don't care. Like, the effort is all I wanted.
What is the damage here? Because, yeah, nice. Like, bad, but also nice. Oh, anyway, Battle of the Glass Cannons. Now, there was a version of this that I did before, and I have a video, well, not video evidence, but I do have, like, a photo evidence of, Ganondorf winning this fight in 17 seconds. Okay, Ganon hit the first time. Oh my gosh! Ganon, what the heck?
I can hear no bell! Get up, you son of a bitch! Mickey loves you.
Ooh, okay, he's fighting back though. He is fighting back. Oh, he got so lucky. No, he's not okay. Terrence really turned that one around. Dang.
I believe Terrence was more than a little bit annoyed.
Alright, but now we have the 2 grabber amiibos. Just like the last round where they had similar gimmicks, these 2 also have the same gimmick in that they like to grab each other.
I need an adult?
I should also mention, Mutant was one of the 4 fighters who was chosen by the viewers to get an episode. Yeah, as well as For the Win-Win is named after one of my viewers who has given me a lot of really good advice about training these guys.
He's got hands full of energy, but he ain't doing much with it.
Oh, there he goes.
Aha! Yeah, there it is.
There's the grab, though.
And there's that.
Okay, he does have the final smash, so let's see. Oh, a grab into final smash. Oh, but now she also has hers. And once again, the boys have been summoned.
Assemble your crew.
He's still alive.
Oh, jeez.
He refuses to die. He won't go down like this.
Oh!
The comeback from, as they say, downtown. Mutant continues on. Valiant effort by Min Min.
Yeah, complete. There was nothing to be ashamed of in that fight.
So, we have Mithril, who is another one of the ones I consider to be my greater successes on this franchise. And also, the most viewed episode out of all of them was Mithril's episode. I also have to, I think I did this last time too, but I still have to put it in here. One of the times when I was testing the setup for this tournament, I had a match up between these two, and Pyrophyte basically had the whole win handed to her on a silver platter, and she lost the fight. I have video of that. I will put it in here.
Game. Mithra wins.
They say you shouldn't play favorites, but if that was any indication, I do have one favorite in this match.
One, go.
Mithril, why are you Pyra? What, they're switched. Okay, now one balance has been restored.
Ah, jeez.
But now which one is which, I can't tell. It doesn't help that we're on a darker stage, so the small, subtle color differences don't really help.
Where is this, Castlevania?
I think this actually is the Castlevania stage.
Well, Pyrophyte lost a stock, I know that much.
Yeah, she lost the stock. She does have Final Smash as well.
And let's see if she uses it. Smart money is... Oh, there we go!
Yep. Well, she didn't summon the boys, but she did summon a boy. Okay, there we go.
Alright, well.
At least somehow they managed to end the fight as their proper selves.
That's good. Alright, now, it's time for the completely inconsistent and unreliable Blue Blur versus Rock Me Amadeus, who is consistent, but we haven't really seen any member of the Star Fox crew make it too far in these tournaments.
Actually, wait. Is Amadeus the first Star Fox contender we've had on the tournament?
I'm trying to remember. Fox, Wolf,
Well, I think we... Oh, you know what it was? We originally were going to have Fox in round 3 with one of the wild cards, but at the last second we replaced him with Simon.
Right.
I honestly don't know if either of these guys have an advantage over the other. It's like Sonic's super fast, but you never know. Amadeus, he has a lot of spirit.
I would say that of two, Amadeus is the more stable fighter, and Sonic is the Blue Blur is the one who's going to be, well, I don't know. Now he's actually starting to prove me wrong.
Every time he does that, he always starts moving and it cuts off the line. Like that.
When did you start illustrating basic competence?
Yeah. I don't know why that made me laugh. Just Sonic jumping up and Falco just, boom, shot him in the face.
Jeez.
Okay, so yes, Sonic is really going hard.
I was gonna say this is turning into a turkey. Oh well, there you go. Hey, by the way, at the time of recording this, I saw a trailer for Comeback King.
Comeback King, indeed.
Congratulations to Falco. I guess you're probably the first to make any real progress from your franchise.
Yeah, and Sonic, he got rocked by Amadeus. Okay, but now we have some real brawlers on our team. Now, there is one little detail about Ken that gives him a slight advantage, and I mean ever so slight of an advantage. Ryu and Ken are the only two fighters in this game, as far as I can recall, who always face the opponent, no matter what direction you have them, like, facing, or whatever direction you're moving your controller. Ooh. So, like, no matter what, he will always, like, be facing the opponent.
That's interesting.
Like that.
Ken is pretty handily,
Oh, but we do have a final smash on our hands, but for the most part, yeah, Ken is really handling this. Okay.
He can do it. That was not the right way to go, Cat.
Destroyed by the Shoryuken.
I did it!
You sure did it, bud. Well, we have the hero we deserve versus the climax that we don't need. Hero is another one of my most, like, hard-hitting fighters I have. So Bayonetta definitely is going to have her work cut out for her.
I do enjoy the bag of tricks that the hero has.
Yeah.
Ah,
He brought a
jeez.
whole spell book with him. But, however, Bayonetta's gimmick is that she builds up her final smash a lot faster, so...
I am terrified of that, of the giant hands and feet that she keeps summoning. Dun 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 dun. Dun,
Okay,
dun.
so yeah, that was a complete waste of her final smash.
But she's got another one.
No, she does not have another one.
Oh, that's that rainbow glow, something different.
Wait, how... She did. Wait, how did she have another one? Did it build up that fast? She doesn't... I'm genuinely confused. Her spirit power is not chance of double final, so she just built her final smash up super quick.
Huh.
Like, that's faster than normal. That wasn't natural.
Hero, I'm not gonna lie, you are really getting your balls rocked at this point. Oh, there we go.
Okay, this'll probably do it. The boys have been summoned once more.
Assemble your crew.
Ah, he pulled it off there.
Yeah,
It felt like he did nothing for most of that match and then just won.
that was slimes.
Alright, it's time for the Donk versus the guy we are kind of afraid of.
The Kong versus the long range explosive projectile.
I named him the Donk because it was like a play on the Dawn. I called this the Kong Mafia.
Yes. All right.
Oh, he's
No.
going in. Oh, he is going for it.
The dog is having none of it.
Oh, he's not even letting him get off some of these explosives.
It's like I've dealt with enough exploding barrels in my life to not have any patience for you and your launcher, sir.
Ooh.
Although that was an impressive little
Snake
series
is-
of counter shots.
I think Snake has realized that his rockets are not doing him favors, so he is fighting back with a lot of his, like, actual attacks. Never mind, he's using rockets again. I thought he learned a lesson. He didn't learn it very well, though.
Ooh.
Oof.
But
And yet he still somehow takes first stock. How are you not dead? The Donk is a big target. Oh, but now his final smash has come. Oh,
All right.
put your hands together if you want to clap.
Good timing. Okay, use your
Use it.
final smash, sir. Sir.
Please.
I insist.
Sir, it's going down. It's going down. There.
Thank you.
He was waiting for the opportune moment.
I'm starting to get sir. I insist.
I love it. I think good triumphed today, even if it is the Kong Mafia.
It's true.
Now we have a battle of knighthood. Mando, who we tried to have in the second amiibo tournament we did back in before his amiibo stopped working. So he has a reprise in this one, fighting against Lucy, who is the daughter of the man who replaced him in round 2, ironically enough.
All right, let's see if that reputation of being one of the most feared characters in Smash back in the day has any grounds in fact.
Come on, you have final. Oh, she dodged.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
That is quite unfortunate for the Mando Knight. Okay, Lucina isn't using her final smash, however... Okay, well...
There it is.
Never mind. I was gonna say she has to line it up perfectly to use hers, because it just sends her straight forward.
Unfortunate for Mando, but that's to be expected, I suppose.
Alright, we got some reptilian fighters here to go against each other.
Dragon versus dragon-ish. Turtle.
Back in the olden days of NES, for whatever reason, I always did think Bowser was more dragon-like. Or even if you look at like the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, he had a little bit more of a dragon-esque design.
More of a beast.
Yeah. Ooh!
Dang!
Is this the Bowser Redemption arc we wanted? Ironically, even though I don't think Bowser is the biggest fighter in the game, I think Bowser is the only fighter who makes the ground shake whenever he walks.
Ooh.
I don't remember. K. Rool and DDD might do that. I kind of forget. Oh, but this might be curtains for Ridley.
I was gonna say, that was an unfortunate miss on Ridley's final smash.
Oh.
Dang.
The final smash might have turned the tides for Ridley if he had hit it, but unfortunately, he fired and he missed. Let's take a walk over on the dark side with Dark Samus and Dark Pit. Okay, for once, Dark Samus is using that gun I have her equipped with. Oh, never mind, she dropped it. Never mind, she picked it up.
She put it down.
She dropped it again.
She picked it up again.
She got it again, I suppose, and then immediately threw it off the edge.
Well, used it more than didn't, so fair enough.
Okay. Oh, well, okay, well, he did get scooped up into it. I was about to say that was a severe misuse of Final Smash.
Hey.
That went by real quick.
Nice try.
Pit of Despair.
In under a minute. Oh, jeez.
That was a significant difference.
Yeah.
More than 200%.
Round 2.
Here we go into the next round. Let's see if maybe Daisy can work her magic and take out the Beach Boy here. Ooh, good start.
Good start, but, you know, as we've learned through several of these matches, first blood means nothing. It's the last laugh that counts.
Yeah. Rambo Last Blood is often followed by Rambo Last Blood Part 2. Or First Blood, whatever it is.
Yes.
I've never seen those movies.
All I know is that the video games weren't great.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Ooh. Good start, Daisy. Now just keep up that momentum.
Slide into home.
Okay, not a great position for her to be in. Unless he just completely whiffs the final smash.
And she doesn't have to aim for hers. He just throws a friggin' turnip.
Yeah.
It'd be a...
To the knee. He used to be an adventurer like you. Alright, but we have another fight to go through here. Corey with an E versus Janet.
Alright.
Maybe the Corrin curse is about to take effect, because I swear, no matter how hard I try, I can't make Corrin a good fighter.
No matter how hard we try, she keeps pushing her training aside.
Ooh. Okay, good start, Corey.
Good night, Irene. Still smoking a little bit around the edges, so...
Oh, just a little bit.
Don't get over her.
Ooh, I thought maybe she would live that, but wasn't quite. However, chance of double final is still in effect. So this could be enough. Yep, she does have... And direct hit. Okay, that gives her a significant lead into this stock.
Doesn't get much more significant than a 100% lead.
That was great.
That was great.
Yeah. Okay, this is where we start.
This is where paths began to divulge the last time we did this. That definitely didn't happen before.
Yeah, this is where the clinching begins, if you will.
Come on, Robbie, don't do this. Robbie, don't do this. Use the magic. Use Ale Fire. Or Arc Fire, whatever it is. It's Ale Wind.
Use something! Stop just standing there and letting him hit you.
Okay, here we go. She's fighting back a little bit now. She hadn't devised her strategy yet.
Alakazam, 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 Alakazam.
You have Thor on charge. Use it.
Boom! Well, he wanted to show you her moves. She did it. No, don't go there.
Oh, yeah. We could really use some help from Chrom right about now, if you know what I mean, Robbie. There we go.
Alright.
Yes!
Checkmate.
So,
the timeline has been restored.
a little glimpse behind the curtain of the previous timeline. You are looking at the previous winner of that tournament.
Again, we did not record that one because I was a doofus, but like I said, the timeline is restored.
It's like I said, that was fate stepping in and making absolutely sure that the concept of a Captain Falcon who refuses to use Falcon Punch will not... That is not how the championship goes down. That's not how we do things here.
And even though I don't have the video for it, I do still have the audio for it, and I might insert a little snippet here because I laughed so hard listening to it back where he won, and Dover got so indignant. I don't exactly remember what you said, but you said something along the lines of, and he did it without using a single Falcon Punch!
Yes. I think the second Wonder Woman movie, young Wonder Woman goes through this obstacle course, but she cheats. She finds a shortcut, and she wins, but she is looked down upon because she did it the wrong way. Captain Falcon, you are Wonder Woman 1984. In winning this tournament, you have managed to disappoint all of us. And not once did you use a single Falcon Punch! I'm right, though!
You were 100% right. Alright, so we got Comeback Kid versus the, again, I don't know much about Pokemon, but, I know of the reputation of Mewtwo. Okay, is this bad news for Mutant?
I'm gonna say yes, because if his whole thing is that he's a grabber, and the other guy's whole gimmick is that he's a close-range fighter, well, I don't know.
He's doing pretty well for himself so far.
It's true.
Ooh.
Dang!
Ooh. Dang. That was a comeback of its own.
Yeah.
Just not from Terry.
Alright, to the other side then.
You know what? I'm not gonna make a big deal of the fact that she's Pyra right now. I just don't have the energy to complain anymore.
Really makes you wish there were a way to, like, that's their whole gimmick, sure, but kind of makes you wish you could make them stop.
Yeah. It's like, it's the same gimmick as the Pokemon Trainer character has, because you can switch in between Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard.
Yeah.
But at least there's some merit to that, because, like, in the actual Pokemon games, you can switch characters.
Yeah. Like, that's the gimmick. It makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, Mythra was too far off stage.
Well, I don't know. I worry about Shane Falco here, because,
his final smash is dwindling.
yeah.
Oh, she pulled hers first. Didn't kill him, though.
Oh, use yours! How about that?
There he goes.
Alright.
Good show.
At least you used it. Now I'm not mad. I wonder if there's some merit to holding on to Final Smash as long as possible before using it. It doesn't seem like there is.
I can't... The only time I say that's a possibility are characters like Lucina is a good example where you have to really wait for the right moment to line up the attack. But some of them, I don't know. There's just no real good reason to hold on to it. A little disappointed she did end as Pyra, though. Again, another consistency versus wild card fight here.
Yeah, I don't know how consistent the Pro Tag was in the last fight. Didn't use much of his magical ability, which I would have preferred.
I don't know why these two particular fighters, it seems strange that they're fighting on the Sonic stage. It's so bright and colorful, and does not fit either of their aesthetics.
It really doesn't.
I guess you could argue it might fit Hero, but it doesn't feel right. Oh, there he's using his magic.
Yeah, it would be more at home for the Dragon Quest hero because he's used to more cute little animal characters. Ooh!
How did that not kill Ken?
That is a really good question.
I'm surprised he lived that.
Well,
Okay, there we go. Did not live that. Oh! I don't know why that made me laugh either. He just immediately came down and just punched him in the face. Pretty devastating final smash. Could be inbound if he uses it.
Yeah. There it is.
There we go. See if he lives this.
Kaboom!
Hero wins.
Way to go!
He done did it.
Ken, nothing to be ashamed of. You put in an impressive showing.
Okay, now here is a good fight.
This ought to be interesting.
Yeah. Honestly, I could see either of them moving forward. I also find there's a little bit of a disconnect in certain Donkey Kong portrayals.
Oh.
Ooh! A familiar move.
Got spiked right down there.
But like I was saying, there's a certain disconnect I feel between some of the portrayals of Donkey Kong in some of the games where, like in this game, he makes like actual animal beast sounds.
Yeah.
But if you go into like Mario Party, Donkey Kong sounds like a woo-hoo-hoo.
Whoa!
Oh! That didn't last long.
That was devastating.
Donkey Kong
Yeesh.
wins.
He didn't even need to use the final smash.
He was not in the mood. Now I'm curious on how this goes.
As we have Bowser, who's doing well for himself so far, but our previous tournaments we had a Pit, and Pit did really well.
Yeah?
Okay, Pit is definitely taking the initiative to start.
Yeah, but Bowser answers back with a body slam and a series of other moves that will definitely not hit him because they're not on the same plane. There we go.
There we go.
He's getting mad.
He doesn't. What? It's like Bowser almost doesn't understand how to. Oh, there he goes. It's like sometimes he doesn't understand spacing.
No.
Is what it seems like to me. Okay, Pit's doing a little bit better than I was expecting, and Bowser's doing a little bit worse than I was hoping.
Yeah, now I remember this.
Okay, this might take Pit out his first stock, though.
Not quite.
Okay. Again, kind of shocked.
Electroshocked.
Ah! Nailed it. You were picking up what I was putting down.
Aha! That
Oh.
was surprisingly one-sided.
Nice try.
Well, I guess the Bowser redemption arc is already over.
It's true, but he got past the first round, so you gotta give him that.
Did better. He did better than our last Bowser amiibo.
Ooh, yeah.
Round 3.
Honestly, maybe it's like a personal thing for me, but you know, Daisy, who is the mascot of the channel unofficially, because, you know, it's Nintendo, I can't officially have her as a mascot. Or we have Corrin, who I have a huge history of trying to make her into a really good fighter.
It's like that sword move has some really impressive range. It's a shame that she doesn't... It's like not that impressive. I don't like being this high up.
I don't really either. Okay, so Daisy takes the lead.
And a smash.
Oh, but again... Oh, no, it was Daisy who pulled the final. Okay. And Tori does have her own final. If she uses it...
There it
we
is.
go. And she might do it double again.
Another one.
And
Oh,
she's
she
got
does
it.
have double. That might give her a little bit of an advantage. She has to be pretty close to hit.
Well, it's not like she's like making it a point to get far away. Well.
Corey. Ooh.
Wow.
That did not seem like a game-ending move, honestly.
No, it didn't. Well, either way, impressively.
Corey moves on.
Yeah.
Okay, now here is another interesting one. Mewtwo is proven to be particularly powerful, but will Mewtwo be powerful enough to go up against Robbie?
I mean, Robbie did defeat that, like, weird sham of a Captain Falcon.
I don't think I've actually seen her use the big move she charges up yet. 'Cause I see, like, her... There it was. I mean, did absolutely nothing for her, but she used it. That's another thing about Robin. She has a lot of tools in her arsenal, but they all run out after a while.
It looked like it missed, but hey.
Like, Mewtwo's Final Smash has a lot of range. A lot more range than you would think. Okay, well, it might be Chrom time.
Oh.
I didn't know that could happen where Chrom doesn't actually say anything. Usually he'll pop out and he'll say, like, on my mark!
Checkmate.
I also find it ironic that the two fights that we've seen so far, where Robin did pull her Final Smash and Chrom showed up, are the two times when we get the victory screen where there is no Chrom. And the one time we saw her where she didn't use Chrom was the time that we saw the victory screen where Chrom showed up. Okay, so now this is gonna be this one's gonna be a fight for the ages.
Oh,
we have
yeah.
Mithril armor versus plot armor. There is a certain logic to switching to Pyra in this case.
Yeah. Whoa!
Because the whole thing is that Mithra is faster, but Pyra does more damage. So, what even was that? I don't think I've ever seen Hero do that before. He got the upper hand finally.
And yet she still continues to survive.
What was the, I don't remember very much of the third Matrix movie, but I'm suddenly thinking of the part that, oh, she couldn't recover. But I was suddenly thinking of the part with, Agent Smith's monologue there at the very end of the third Matrix movie, where I don't remember the whole monologue, but I just remember it said, "Why do you persist?"
Well, unfortunately, he had Final Smash. He did not use it.
Yeah.
And, yep.
Well, the plot armor might have run out.
Yeah.
Hero if Disney decided to reboot Dragon Quest.
Plot armor falls victim to the idiot ball.
Well, Dark Pit has consistently shown to be fast and efficient, but the same can also be said for the Donk.
And now we see if Mithra is pleased about her victory, or...
If she dreads her victory.
Yeah.
Okay, bad time to do a taunt there, Dark Pit.
Yeah.
At the same time, though,
He's doing very well.
the Donk is kind of struggling. Putting me on edge here. Previously, we had a Donkey Kong amiibo who did very well, but tripped at the 5-yard line, so kind of hoping that's not the case again.
Yeah.
Oh. Dark Pit taunted, and that was his downfall there.
Donk, I'm not gonna lie, you are not gonna get anywhere trying to attack him from above.
Line up your shot here.
Now! What was that?
Oh, there he
How?
goes. Okay, yeah. That is more of what I was expecting from Donkey Kong.
Yeah, he got off to a slow start, but an impressive finish.
Semi-finals.
Alright.
Now I have two proteges that I'm really happy for, going against each other yet again, just like the last fight with Corrin. As proud as I am of Corrin for making it this far, I think this is as far as her train goes. Also, Robin's just laying there.
This is, you know, gotta work things out, you know. Sometimes you just gotta lay down and think about things.
Yeah. And Robin's whole gimmick is that she's the one who plans out all the fights, so I guess she just had to have a minute to plan out what she was doing.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Corey taking the lead, surprisingly. Okay, there it is.
This is right back.
Okay. Prom time? She lived! Okay, if there was ever a time to use double final, now is that time.
Another one.
Oh no, this is actually the time to use double final. This might actually win her the match. Unbelievable!
Unbelievable!
That was great.
Genuinely surprised Corrin lived through that.
You know, just against stiff opposition.
It's now time for the Mithril Armor to go up against the unstoppable Donk.
Alright. See what happens.
Will the Kong Mafia conquer another realm?
Conquer.
The Library of Congress?
Oh.
That did not connect to anything that was said.
No, it doesn't matter.
And if he wins, he'll be dancing the conga.
Oh man. Although Hythra is... Wow.
Ooh,
That hurt.
that did hurt. I was not paying attention to the fight, and I was kind of surprised that he lost the stock so soon.
So many of these stages have this 3-platform arrangement, and
There he's spinning again.
that is a neat trick. Good night. He's gonna have to focus up in a big way, because,
Yeah, here comes the final.
yeah.
She did not wait to pull that
No.
one. She pulled that one immediately.
Alright.
Mithra
Keep
wins.
The Song of the Kong has reached its end.
Final.
Alright, let's see who wins. Xenoblade or Fire Emblem?
One of these fighters, I assumed, would potentially make it to the end. Not saying I thought Mithra would necessarily make it all the way, but I assumed Mithra and Hero would probably be one of the ones to make it to the end on that side. Corrin, I did not think would make it all the way to the final.
Yeah,
She's impressed me so far, but her journey might end here.
Well, you know what? We've thought that before, and I will not lie to you. Pyrothrill is probably the most difficult opponent anyone is going to have to face in this tournament.
If she wins, I won't be super surprised, but if Corrin wins, I will be so elated.
Like, it'll if you and me could do it, we would flip over a car.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's a 2-against-1 battle, but to be fair, the one is a dragon, so
Yeah, let's see how it goes. She's gotten really good at dodging as well.
yeah.
Which I didn't set out to teach her to be really good at dodging, so that's kind of surprising.
As old Bob Ross put
That's
it,
just it's a quirk that she picked up herself.
the happy accident. Alright,
Yeah.
well, now we've got Pyrophile, so Pyrofight. Oh, we're back to Mithra. They need to stop, like, jumping right up into the... Okay, there it goes.
Your fate is clear.
No time for taunting. Really no time for taunting there, Corrin. Double final, again, might be her saving grace.
Come on, Corrin, you can do this. I have seen it! Ah!
She's not out yet.
Why is she getting a smash?
Concentrate, Rex.
Oh, that's not a good spot to be in.
No.
She lived.
She did, but she's down by like a stock and a half now, so...
Yeah. If there was ever a time for double final, now is the time, Corrin.
Another one.
Oh, she missed. But she's got double. Edge of my seat.
Ah!
You know what, though? Corrin, you still did me incredibly proud.
Yeah, you made it to the end.
Which is way more than I was ever expecting you to do.
Yeah. After so many tournaments of just disappointing showings, finally you're a finalist.
Like, I feel like, even though we didn't make it all the way, this feels like a good resolution to the Corrin saga. It's like those movies where they go into the contest, they really want to win, they come in second place, but they learn something more important.
It's Rocky
They
Balboa.
learned the lesson. Exactly.
It's the first Rocky movie.
Another movie I've never seen.
The champion is Mithra.
Okay, it still said Mithra.
Good.
That one was way more of a roller coaster than the last time. That totally didn't happen. I'm gonna be riding that high for a while for Corrin.
Yeah. She did a good job. She acquitted herself well.
She may not have won, but she's still a winner in my heart.
Number 2 on the tournament brackets, number 1 in your hearts.
I gotta say, thanks for joining me again, Dover, like we did before.
Hey, it's always a pleasure. And this one was a very, it had me on the edge of my seat many a time.
I don't know exactly what the future holds, but Nintendo did just recently announce that they are, in fact, finally going to release a Sora amiibo.
Oh no.
So yeah, I think I might do a Season 2. I'm gonna restructure a few things to keep it fresh and funky, but I can't pass up the opportunity to train a Sora amiibo. I have said so many times throughout this series that Nintendo will probably never make a Sora amiibo, and now that they've proven me wrong, I feel obligated. Dover, do you want to go ahead and tell the crowd what it is you do and where they can find you?
Well, I'm Dover of the New Doverport Trade Commission. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.com/NewDoverPortTC. I play video games. At the time of recording, I'm playing some Suikoden 5 and some Persona 4. I never mix those up. Don't say otherwise. But, and on every now and then I show up here and enjoy some time with my boy Sam, where we do some of this, and I had a blast.
And we will see you next time. And with that, even though Corrin didn't win, she's still a winner in my heart. And the Corrin curse, I think, has been broken. However, for the winner, Mithril, there was still one more challenge to do.
Pikachu, Luigi, Palutena.
We have the champions of all 3 rounds of our previous tournament here to see who, amongst these 4, is the true Amiibo champion.
3, 2, 1, go!
I honestly don't know how this one is gonna go, because we have Mithril and Polly, who are both tanks. However, Luigi and that boy are incredibly powerful, so it's really anybody's game. Yeah. Well, Mithril is already not off to a good start, but you know, the match is still young. She can make it up. Okay, that boy going over getting the healing egg. Luigi got the Black Knight assist trophy, so that's up. That's all good there. Mithril dodging a lot of explosive flames. Okay, here we go. It's party on the edge one more time, because of course it is. Wouldn't be a Smash Amiibo fight without there being a party on the edge. Oh, Polly is doing her best to stop said fight. So far we only have Luigi and Mithril who have lost stocks. That boy is really hanging in there. Although now we do have Mithril with her final smash. Oh, and a flag on the field, which Mithril grabs, deciding to use her final smash first, but missing. Okay, Mithril makes up for the stock that she lost at the beginning. But Luigi sucking everybody else up and taking Polly out. Okay. Dat Boy missing final smash. Usually Dat Boy does not miss final smash like that. Oh, Dat Boy out again. Down to 3 stocks. Not looking good for Dat Boy. Oh, another smash ball on the field. Direct hit onto Dat Boy. Polly is going after the smash ball. Probably not what you want to see, but you never know. Oh, but Mithril once again getting the smash ball. Let's see if she has any more success getting actually her attack to hit. Onto Polly, direct hit. And that takes Polly out yet another stock. It's down to 3. Everybody has 3 except for Mithril. Dat Boy just getting the tail end of that, but now Luigi has his final. Sucked everybody up. That's probably going to be a couple out. That took everybody but Polly out. Ooh, and Polly down again. Everybody's doing great, honestly. This is a lot more back and forth than I was anticipating, because I thought Polly was just going to dominate to the point where I wasn't sure I was going to put this in the video. But Polly is, Polly has some competition here. Hey, look what's back. It's another smash ball. No one's interested, though. Oh, that was not a smart move from Mithril there. Now it's down. Everybody except for Dat Boy has 2 stocks. It's just Dat Boy who only has 1. Smash ball is still hanging out there. Polly is the one to get it. And she immediately pulls it. Oh, Dat Boy nearly avoided it. Oh, but that is now Mithril with her final. Could not scoop Luigi up into that because Luigi was still dodging. Ooh, okay, that is Dat Boy out. The champion of our first Amiibo tournament has fallen. Ooh, but that is Luigi down to a single stock and Polly down to a single stock. Let's see. I don't think she can recover from that one, so there, everybody's down to a single stock. It is really down to the wire right now. Polly going for the smash ball like she always does. Polly kind of realizes she's in the worst state, so she kind of needs it. Both of them lived, though. Luigi's now kind of in a bad spot. Uh-oh, the Cluck Clucks have come, and they are not happy with Palutena. Okay, well, they're gone now. Ooh. And just like that, even though she's currently Pyra, Mithril is now the major champion out of all 4. Now, this does not invalidate the victories that the previous winners have, but yeah, in a matchup, Mithril is the one who comes out on top. With that, this is Season 1 of the Untitled Amiibo Training Series finished. I don't know when Season 2 will be, but I will see you next time. And until then, just remember,
This is the power of the Aegis.
You show 'em, Mithra!